Hi, I'm John Ware. I'm the director of the Calder Summer Undergraduate Research Program, which is based at the Calder Center, Fordham's biological field station in Armonk, New York.
Hi, my name is JENNA PETRONGLO and I'm a junior at Fordham University. This summer I did research in the vector lab at Calder. I was looking at the low nymphal numbers that we experienced this year and exploring potential causes of those low numbers. My mentors were Dr. Tom Daniels and Dr. Rich FALCO. They were really great and it was a wonderful summer.
Hi, my name is Megan Henriquez and I'm a junior here at Fordham College Rose Hill. Today I presented my research on the effects of relocation of box turtles in upstate New York, and everyone was very supportive, so it was really a great time and I'm really fortunate and lucky to have been part of it.
It's been a wonderful experience to see the opportunities and the experiences that our undergraduate students have done over the years. They really do cutting-edge science and contribute a great deal to our own research as well as to their own learning.
My name is CLONAN. I just finished my sophomore year here at Fordham University. I worked with Dr. Stephen Franks. It was a very rewarding experience. I did a lot with the plant Brassica rapa. I worked in the greenhouse, helping grow them to create a greater seed stock, and what I did as a project was study the adaptation of the seeds of Brassica rapa in a novel environment.
My name is Brandon Klein. I'm a senior. I'll be a senior this year at Fordham. Today I presented my research from this summer and this past summer that I did with Dr. CARLSON on the feeding kinematics of darterfish.
This year we had Fordham students entirely within the program, and again they did a marvelous job at presenting and conducting the research, and it was equivalent to science presentations that we would see at national and international meetings by scientists who already have their PhDs. So our students are already well on their way to becoming meaningful and important scientists in areas of conservation, ecology, urban biology, and other fields that are important for environmental sciences.
I did research this summer on bats in the Bronx using acoustic data to identify species. My research mentor was Dr. Alan Clark, and I also worked with a graduate student in his lab, Caitlin Parkins. We did research on bats using recordings of echolocation calls to examine the species composition of bats in the Bronx. So the goals of this project were first to understand the general species composition in the Bronx. We also want to look at the effects of the urban landscape on bat behavior, and along with that, look at the differences in bat activity within the different urban landscapes of the Bronx. Currently, there are no published studies on urban bats in the Northeast, so this study that we're doing now is a completely new project as far as we know. So understanding how bats are using urban environments is extremely essential to bat conservation. And I had a really great time in the program this year. Being able to work on an independent project with individual mentor attention has been really, really helpful in just expanding my understanding of science and scientific research, and I'm really thankful to everyone at the CSUR program for making that possible.
Students today presented research on a wide variety of science, from evolution of flowering plants to the conservation of animals such as turtles and bats, their behavior, their ecology, their use of habitats. We had research on feeding biology of fishes, and as you can see, it represents a diverse range of research, which of course is a reflection of the broad experience and expertise that the biology faculty have at Fordham. Not only have we been supported by the National Science Foundation, but also by many of the university support, such as the undergraduate dean, that is the Dean of Fordham College at Rose Hill, and the science dean, Dean Heald and Dean Latham, who have been steady supporters for undergraduate research for many years.
You know, how does, you know, being interested in wildlife and just loving animals and seeing animals, how does that connect with my, you know, my increasing development as an evolutionary biologist? Well, just to explain how conflicted I was, though, when I graduated, my first life as a graduate student, I traveled to Florida to the University of Miami to study tropical ecology. Again, I didn't really have much of a chance to travel when I was growing up. That was a bit beyond our means, but I managed to, through, I think we had car washes and bake sales, we had a trip in high school, our marine biology club. I guess that says a little bit about what kind of person I was, that I was in the marine biology club. But the marine biology club, we made a trip to Florida, and going to Florida at that time for me was, you know, like traveling the world. I saw birds I had never seen before, and species I had never seen before, and I fell in love with the Everglades.